Hi family, welcome back into our channel. You are not like everybody else. You are so unique and you are so different in your own right. Welcome back in family. I'm Nikki. I'm so glad to be with you today just to drop in and give you some motivation and give you a little bit more encouragement if you need it today. Thank everybody for what you do on our channel every day. I mean, all of you, you're so gracious and you're so giving and you're so thoughtful, and I really appreciate it. I want you to know that God is going to bless you. God is going to restore you. God is going to compensate you for things that you thought you would never get back again. God is a God of restoration, and He's always looking for ways. He's always looking for avenues to bring in restoration in your life. So I want you to keep building. I want you to keep going forward. I want you to keep striving. I want you to keep putting those blocks together, keep putting those bricks together. I want you to keep building that solid foundation. I want you to do that. You are not like everybody else. You are not. You're not like everybody else. And I want you to be okay with being unique. I want you to be okay with being peculiar. You're misunderstood because you're unique. You're misunderstood because you are peculiar. You have a different assignment on your life. You are doing something different than the average person. And it's nothing against anybody else, family of God, but you just been stamped and you've been approved by God to do something really extraordinary in this life. This is why you get hit so much. This is why you go through so much spiritual warfare. So don't think it's something wrong with you. So many of you all reaching out to me asking me what's wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you. You are chosen. You wear that mark, and God has just spoken that rhema word over your life. God has spoken His spoken word over your life, and you just got to fulfill your assignment. So be comfortable in your own skin. Some people won't be comfortable with you because you are confident. You are confident within your own right. Some people who have low self-esteem, they're going to be intimidated by your strength. They're going to be intimidated by your courage. But I don't want you to allow this to be a setback to you. I don't want you to allow these things that you're going through with to cause you to go within and to not share your voice. You have a voice, and God is wanting you to share your voice. You have to be heard. And there are people that God has assigned to you that you must open up your mouth and you have to be heard. Don't let people silence your voice. You know, life came to silence you. Circumstances came to silence you. Trials came to silence you. Tribulations came to silence you. Your pain, your trauma, all these things that you go through with wants to silence you. It wants to shut you up. But don't let these things shut you up, family of God. You are so peculiar. And whenever you're peculiar, family, whenever you're chosen, whenever you're from a royal priesthood, you know, everybody won't get you. And it's always going to be the wrong people. The people who God has assigned to your life, these are the people that's going to get you. You got to know that. So if you are dealing with people who don't get you, they're not your people. They're not. They're not the people that God has assigned to you. They're not your kingdom people. And how do we find our kingdom people? By going through ups, by going through downs, the in and outs of life. This is how you find your kingdom people. So keep going. Stay on that journey that you're on, because you are so unique. And you are going to attract other unique people. You are going to attract like-minded people, just like you are. And whenever you get together, you're going to be so powerful. You're already powerful on your own, in your own right. But whenever you do a connection with like-minded people like you, you're going to do so many great things in this world. And if you were not going through things that you were going through with right now, this is letting you know that. By the things that you go through with, by the things that you endure. Whenever you go through things, this is an indication, family, that you have a good assignment. You have a really big assignment on your life. And whenever you endure, whenever you come out better on the other side, this is an indication of the resurrection power that you have down on the inside of you, family of God. I'm proud of you. I want you to keep going. I want you to stay encouraged. I want you to keep building. Keep building. God wants you to keep building. He wants you to stay focused, just like Noah. Even when people laugh at you, when people pick at your faith, when people mock your faith, keep building. You may be opening up your mouth, telling people how God is going to bless you, the vision that God showed you. God is going to do this for my life. I'm believing God to do such and such in my life. And people may be laughing at you just like they did Noah. He was building the ark and they never saw rain, but he heard a word from God. You're going to hear a word from God. And whenever you hear a word from God, you keep building. God is going to give you a word. He's going to give you that. He's going to give you a word of confirmation. And you're going to get that word of confirmation because God knows we're going to get hit. So whenever you get hit, the word that you hear from God, the vision that God showed you, this is what you're going to hold on with dear life until you get to the other side. If you're there, this means you're in that middle place. And whenever you get in a middle place, it's a real hard place. It's a real challenging place. It's a real tough place. You're in the fight of your life right now in this middle place. So what are you going to do? You're going to keep building. This is what you're going to do. You're going to keep believing. This is what you're going to do. You're going to keep trusting. That's what you're going to do. You're going to hold fast to your faith. You're not going to give up your faith. If you give up your faith, you have nothing, family of God. Faith is the key. You got to do something. God tells us faith without works is dead. So you got to have a corresponding action. Do something. Make a move. But pray and be led. And you can't go wrong. God is going to reroute you anyway. No matter where you are, God is going to reroute you. You're going to get to the end place that you're supposed to be. You're going to get to that desired place. I come to let you know that you are going to get to that desired place. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It doesn't matter what comes. It doesn't matter who tried to hold you back. It doesn't matter what thistles and thorns that will come up in your life that would try to hold you and prevent you and hinder you and frustrate God's plan for your life. It is impossible for people to do it. It is impossible for your situations to do it. Now, you don't help anybody hold you back, family, and you don't let life hold you back. You don't. You use these things as stepping stones to move forward. You are in transition. You're going to the land that flows with milk and honey. You may be in the wilderness. You may be in your garden of Gethsemane. Right now, you may be having that tough Garden of Gethsemane experience. But on the other side of the dilemma, on the other side of your pain, on the other side of this is your breakthrough. It is your miracle. So you can't give up. I want you never, ever give up. God said, don't ever give up. He said, men ought to always pray and not to faint, not to literally faint. But that means to give up. Just throw the towel in, cave in, and just surrender and say, I can't do it. Yes, you can. If you tell yourself you can do it, you can do it. I can do all things through Christ who's given me the strength. God is going to give you the strength to go on. God is going to give you the strength to go through. God is going to give you the strength to endure until you get to the place that you are desiring to be. You are that peculiar. And whenever you're peculiar, you're going to be misunderstood, family of God. So keep going. Keep moving. You're going to get to the place where you need to be, and God is going to give you your kingdom people. I got to go, family. Love y'all so much. Thank you once more for what you do on our channel. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your prayers. Thank all of you for your words of inspiration. It means so, so much to us here. I love y'all, family. Keep going. You're not like everybody else. You're not. People see that you're not like everybody else, family. You are so precious. You are a jewel. You are so unique. And the gifts and the callings, the abilities that God has given you, God is going to get the glory out of your life. Type that in the comments. God is going to get the glory out of my life. God is going to get the glory out of my situation. I don't care what you're going through with. It doesn't matter. You're going to come out on top. You are. You're going to come up from the bottom to the top. This is where you're going, from the bottom to the top. This is where you are going, people of God. You are. You can believe that. So keep your hand in God's hand and stay looking forward, not backward, because there's nothing behind you that you need. Everything that you're desiring to do and become, it is right ahead of you. No weapon formed against you shall prosper, and every tongue that rises against you is already condemned. It's already condemned. You're already on the other side, but you got to walk it out. You just got to walk it out, family. God already gave your end in the beginning. He knew you would win in the beginning. You are just walking this out. Don't forget that. You are already there, but you're walking it out. Gotta go. Don't forget to like the video, share, hit that like button because it helps the algorithm of our channel. I love you. Thank you, subscribers, and thank you, Team Nikki G. We'll talk later. God bless all of you. Have a good day. Bye-bye.